Alright, hello fellow viewers and welcome back to yet another edition of Safari Sunday. This time it will be in Area 6. So in Area 6 this is, please note, if you want to also do the same things that I am doing, Area 6 is only available in Pokemon Emerald. And on top of that, it's only available in the post game, so make sure that you beat the Elite Four, or else, well, you will not be able to even have access to this area in the first place. And if you're playing Ruby and Sapphire, well, you will not have any access to that area at all. So do keep that in mind. Hey there, Philip. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Or definitely not Philip. Maybe the FBI. Alright. Taking you out of my team. I don't need you. These are the only ones that I got yesterday. A shiny Stantler also appeared, but unfortunately I was unable to get it. Right, so let's save here. And it's 50-50 Pineco, 50-50 Pineco and Chuckle. I will go for the Pineco first though, because that one is easier. And as you can see, I get a advance or frame 41,996. This is way too late, so what I do is I use a synchronizer, in this case Adamant, and there we go. And that's actually a frame that we can use. Alright, so I've already talked... Wait. I'm just gonna save again because, yeah, my brain, you know it. Hey there, Saltman, welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Or come stai? Pine Man, I love Pine Man. Yeah, I've actually never got a shiny Pineco. That would be interesting. I'd be very much pleased to have one. Now more people have voted for Shuckle, alright. Hey there, Yvira, welcome back to the stream. How you doing? And you too, Amit, welcome back to the stream. How you doing? How is everyone doing tonight? Sto bene? Bellissimo. Alright, so let's head off to Area 6, which is here. You first have to go through Area 5, and then go north, northeast, and then go just into any of these grass patches. Hope that you don't get an encounter before that. And then, yeah, you do exactly what I do here. Super Mario 64 file select theme. Yeah, it is. But it's a lo-fi version. Usually lo-fi versions really work well as background music, especially on streams. And they tend to not give you copyright for some freaking stupid reason. A lot of Mario 64 bangers, so just the original soundtrack or OST, whatever you want to call it, they sometimes give you copyright strikes, even though it really doesn't make sense. But let's see if this one holds good. But yeah, that melody is just so well known, easily recognizable if you're of course a fan of retro gaming. Or if you were on the internet for long enough. Yesterday I pulled up to some random person stream with 12 of my accounts. Oh boy, each one had a more effed up name. Okay, Avid, what happened? And... can I already guess what happened? Which names you used? Was it the P. Diddy thing? You remember it? Ah, you have Mario 64 DS. did you like it? Because that one also has, I mean, more content than the original 64 one. So let's see what I will get today. Hopefully today will not be as unfruitful as yesterday, but I mean, the only odds that I am manipulating here are basically the shiny odds, so to speak. But if you really look at it like that, I don't, I make it so that it's not an odds game anymore. Because you don't want that, you want to have a shiny guarantee. But unfortunately, I am unable to RNG the ball catching the Pokemon. And I think you already know that really well, that I can fail here. It's better because it has Yoshi, and Yoshi is blast to use. What do you think about using Wario in that game? Because some people really hate playing as Wario in these games. Diddy and Drake and EDP and Kanye West and Trump and the failed painter from Austria and Saddam Hussein, Nigerian prince, all were in one stream and I was trolling him, oh boy. Was it a big streamer? Or a small streamer like me? Imagine, I mean, to be fair, in smaller streams I guess this is more usable. Or it gets more noticed. If you have a streamer who has thousands of viewers simultaneously, I don't think you can really troll that much there. They usually don't really engage that much with chat anyway, because of the sheer numbers of chatters. I mean, imagine just chat just going wild the entire time, but you also have to play a video game. I imagine that might be impossible, which is unfortunate. So, I mean, I never know how well this channel will grow in the future. Will it be much larger in 1 year, or will it stay pretty much the same? That much I don't know. But really do enjoy the time where I am small, so you get the most chat interaction. Or maybe by then I'd have a member chat only, I don't know. Who knows where this will be going. But I'm just saying, it will be a bit sad when I can't interact with anyone or read every single comment. You didn't unlock him? Ah, okay. Very likely not as fun to use as Wario Land 4 Warrior. Oh, that is such a good game. I have a draft for a video that I'm gonna make, because there are plans. There's a lot of plans for this channel for next year. And I'm currently working on a game design video about Wario Land. Especially Wario Land 4, why it works so well. Because it really is a really greatly designed game. I really have to say that. And I said really a couple of times. Excuse me. Hey there, Jeremy. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? I'm doing good. Very tired, but otherwise good. Had a good shower. Do it with 100k subs. Oh wow. But he didn't have many people live. The troll was hard. Had to ban some of the people, and it turns out that person is Jewish, and he banned, he banned that name is understandable though. That is definitely understandable. But yeah, it's usually, you know what's a good metric to know how many concurrent viewers you're gonna have? Proportionally speaking to your subscribers. If you have around 1,000 subs, you usually have between either below 10 or below 100 viewers. and that scales up. Should you have 10k subs, then it might go above 100. That's usually how it scales. Wario's greatest achievement indeed. Yeah, I think it is one of... Is it the best Wario game ever made? That is debatable, but it is it among the best Wario games? Yes, absolutely it is. You're doing well, that's nice. Shiny Arbok on Pokemon X an hour ago, nice. It's a really, really noticeable and nice shiny. Even though I don't really, I mean, to be honest, I'm not a fan of the color. But it's kind of like the, you know, the shiny Teddy Ursa or the shiny Stantler. Yeah, they're in a very ugly, so to speak, green. Really not really appealing shade of green. But I vastly prefer that over a shiny where you barely see the difference, honestly. And you get to pair them with a couple of nice Pokeballs. I don't know, for example, the Friend Ball, the Safari Ball in the case of Stantler. Right, looks like people want Shuckle. Alright, so Shuckle, if you want to go for Shuckle, that's Rock Smash RNG, so with Encounter, hit Rock Smash. And then on location, go to Safar-Zone Area 6, and then select Shuckle, that's the only one that will appear here. Make sure to change the delay to 85. And then, yeah, let's go. It will be tedious. Yeah, that's the frame rate. It will be tedious, but who knows, maybe I'll get it. For the record, I have over 77 accounts. Ahmed! Are you using your most personal account on here? If so, I guess I should feel appreciated or special. But that is... Oh god, how many emails do you have? Or are they all via the same Gmail? I don't know, but that is... Do I even have 77 accounts in total? I'm thinking about that. Maybe, but you have that amount of accounts on freaking YouTube. That's crazy. Right, so I hope I'll get lucky and I'll destroy all the others so that they, unfortunately, they advance frames. Don't ask me why, it's just, that is the way the code goes. Personally prefer WarioWare Touched, but I blame bias on that. I mean, WarioWare Touched, oh, very good. Alright, this is what I want. WarioWare Touched is definitely a freaking wonderful early DS game, absolutely. I have to give it that. It's a very good launch title game. It essentially showcases what the DS can do in a really creative way, and it's also fun. Like, it was such a good game. Even my other people that I know, or who I knew, like, I mean, my parents, at least my dad, used to game, nowadays not so much, but even they played WarioWare Touch because it's so intuitive and fun and just well designed. Ah, hey there, Emo Kid, welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Doing good? Despite being, I guess, an emo kid. And there goes a donation from Philip Farrell of 10 euros. Thank you so much, Philip Farrell. Shout out and please hype to Philip Farrell. He pulled another Philip Farrell. Either salute, although he doesn't see that because he can't see across or just through the monitor. But yeah, just give your respect for him. One of our main investors here at Infinite Omniverse Village. Because of him, the hospital here and all the other houses get built. My football team is dominating our league. Oh wow, that is very nice. So, how far are you now in the tournament, in that league? Like, how does the future look now? Been doing a trade Evo I've been slacking on so I can get a shiny Machamp. Yeah, it is kind of annoying that some... I mean, I get it why they did it like that, but yeah, some Pokemon you can only evolve via evolution, wow. Tautology right there. What I was about to say, via trade, not evolution. Wow, Pokemon can evolve via evolution, who would have thought? That is news to me. And then you always needed a friend. Or like a second console with a second game. Yeah. Still remember that. I was lucky I had a brother who always had the other version. Yep, Philip is back at it. And do I get a... please? No? Alright, I was actually kind of excited that it would work, but oh well. The criminal is back, FFS busts him out. No, Philip Farrell is... I mean, he's the main investor here in the village, we kind of need him. And if you need Emo Kid, he's, I think, still in the asylum. You play the match today and won 8-0? So you curb stomped them, alright. You wrecked them. Congrats then. I'm happy for you. So hopefully this will continue for you. Do you think you have a realistic chance of winning the league? Or your team? While still running away from the FBI. I'm getting FBI funds here. Oh my god, she's in it. She's a bad influence. No, I get a... Right, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna put the pre-timer to 0. I know the frame that I put with the battle video method is around 14,000. So if I put the pre-timer at 0 and I subtract the target frame that I have right now, so 15,375, and I can't talk today. Subtract that from 14,000, I get 1,000. Alright, so all I gotta do is delete this. Essentially, I could have done that in my head, but oh well. You know, this glitch, or maybe this just gives you another... Wait, no. This is how you do it. Then at the same, gotta hit start on Eontimer at the same time where I cancel this. And maybe it will work. Let's see if it does. If not, I have to try again. You can only evolve by evolution. I can feel the cheese everywhere. That Quattro Formaggi was good. Ooh. I believe you. Alright, so that didn't work. So put that 5 back here, put the pre-timer back to 5,000 and then do this again. Yeah, I think that works. Maybe I'll get lucky and the battle video method works. Hey there, Just Furry, welcome back to the stream, how you doing? Just saying hi, but sadly can't stay. Have a fun stream and good luck. Thank you so much, and I'll also thank you for just saying hi. I really appreciate it. So maybe I'll catch you in another stream. Who knows? You found a spot for Scyther hordes? Oh, so you're going for a are you going for a shiny Scyther? Because the evolution, the scissor, that's actually a very noticeable shiny. Again, kind of sickly, disgusting shade of green, but as I said before, that is much better than a shiny that barely changes, in my opinion. I'm lucky to have 2 GBAs, and if you have a trading cable, then you can also trade in between. That is also very good, but usually, honestly, you get them for a very good price. You can get them below €5. I use some of 77 accounts for spying on people on the internet. Oh, Ahmed. Part of stalking, if you want to say. Well, I hope you're not stalking me, but then again, there's nothing that interesting about me on the internet, or just, I don't know, you don't really gain anything. Sorry, I made you hungry. It's okay. I ate a lot today. I don't think I should eat that much more. Ate something German today. They call it Fackelbrot, which is just, it's bread, and usually there's something inside of it, be cheese or meat or various condiments, some sauces, sometimes barbecue sauce, and you just put it on the grill. It's really freaking good. I love it. There are some things you can only get in Germany, or at least I haven't never seen them in Luxembourgish supermarkets, and I always buy those. Like we drive to German supermarkets to just buy those things in bulk because they're just so good. Last season we went undefeated except the last match against a team who only won because their referee was corrupt. Oh no, do you have corrupt referees? Oh god. Why is corruption everywhere? It makes me so angry. I swear guys, this isn't money laundering. Nah, it isn't. That team won the league because of the cheating. Oh, that is BS. So I really hope that doesn't happen again. That is... oh god. Hey there, Lectabus. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Yo, mine Slow King is called Slow Queen. I also have a shiny... Slacking that I kind of called Slack Queen because it's a girl. Don't say that to me, say to the judge, you Belarusian hacker. Wait, what do you also have? The trading cable, Saltman? You have multiple, usually some from childhood and multiple from Big Ben, which is a third-party company. And they usually work just fine. Oh, that song, that is just one of the most overused Pokémon songs in my opinion, but oh well. I like using Murkrow more than Honchkrow, he's faster. I have a shiny Honchkrow, and that's a very good one. I mean, my favorite color, and I really like crows in real life as well. They're very intelligent. I appreciate them a lot for that. And I always feed them when I'm just somewhere. I always keep a couple of peanuts on me in my purse somewhere. And I feed them when I'm on the go. When I spot them or they spot me. And when I'm at home, I feed them, you know, the kinds of the rest scraps of meat that aren't really chewable. So we don't throw these away. I'm not a vegetarian, but at the same time I do have massive respect, or I also just kind of respect the animal. I know that it has died so I can have sustenance, so I kind of pay respects to it. And I really freaking hate it. I hate it when meat gets thrown away. So we use these parts of the meat that you can't really chew because they're either too gamey or too much fat, or just in general not cookable. I put those on the, like, outside my window, and then they pick that up. And they always wait there. Sometimes they bring their friends and then they're super excited and they just wait for me to open the window and put that out. And it's also very often it's just gone within a minute. Also, something about me is when I stalk someone on the internet, the more info available there is, high chance I can find where they live. I know many popular celebrities' houses, locations. For real? But what do you want to do with that kind of information? Which is the better spot in your opinion? I can go for Houndour and Nosepass, or stay where I am for Scyther, Swablu or Spinder. I mean, that is up to you. But I would prefer having a Houndour or Nosepass over the Scyther, Swablu or Spinder. But of course, Jeremy, that's up to your personal preference. What would you prefer to have? No, don't worry, I don't really think I'm gonna try to stalk you unless I had a reason, which I don't. I mean, yeah, I don't live here and make enemies. Oh, you have the cable. Yeah, that's good. What is a W take? Have Murkrow, but I haven't gone in the cave for his Evo Stone yet. It's definitely worth it. No, I'm not choking the crows. They can chew it. Crows they eat corpses that are roadkill. I mean, birds are just the surviving species, or the surviving members of the dinosaur family. Believe me, they can pull these pieces of meat off. They can chew that. And humans can chew them as well. It's just like not really... It doesn't taste good. They can also eat bones sometimes. Although I think they regurgitate all the bones. So yeah, I'm not choking them. Or they wouldn't just come back to me all the time, or just look at me and watch out for me. They have a way of telling me, hey, do you have more of that stuff? When I was a kid, I accidentally hit a pigeon, felt so bad. Oh, poor thing. Yeah, but I don't think you did it on purpose, so that does make the action different in my eyes. Oh neat, I don't have to go inside New Morval to get hordes. That is also a very specific way of getting, or just looking for shinies, horde battles in X and Y. I've never done it this way though. I like to sell them to people who want this info so badly. Okay. I'm not sure if that is legal, but oh well. I'm just gonna pretend I didn't read that. Just don't get caught out there. but I do imagine, or I could imagine how that would translate into a lot of money. When I was a kid, I enjoyed scaring pigeons away. A lot of kids like to chase them. I also remember thinking that's fun. But now I look back. I think if I had a kid, I would say please don't, just leave him. Yeah, 6 or 7, yeah. I did the same thing at that age. Crows also enjoy saying, please leave a like on the stream and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Yeah, I bet they say that. Thank you, Emo Kid, head of marketing. It is pretty funny though. They they follow my car, they follow me. They're always very excited when they see me approach from the distance. They know what's gonna happen. They're gonna get a free meal. It's really cute. It's also very funny because, I mean, to be fair, I'm very easy to spot in public. I mean, I have very long blonde hair and I most commonly wear pink, very noticeable color. And crows have a great memory for faces who have helped them. Or also, if you've ever hurt them, don't do that because they are going to remember your face, and if they hate you, it's not good, you know. You don't want crows as your enemies because they're gonna tell all the other crows. Believe me, because me feeding a couple of crows just led me to crows, not people, but in a way I see them as people, but I guess that's a thing that other people don't agree with me. But anyways, I just fed a couple of crows, and now these crows bring their children, and I'm like, hey, look at that human. If you sit there cute for long enough, she'll just gonna give you something. And of course, they know. They know that I always cave in with these cute little car faces. Hey there, Max Power. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? What's up? Can you shiny hunt Mudkip next? I mean, that would go. I mean, I already did that, technically. Twice. I'm looking to hopefully... Oh, let's see if this works. No, it's not shiny. But let's see if I'll be able to catch it. Then I might be able to calibrate. So let's see where this goes. But yeah, I do plan on doing egg RNG manipulation next year for Easter. And then I'll definitely do all the starters, I think. Please subscribe to Infinite Universe. Caw. And looks like we can do that. Great. So now I get to do some calibration. Okay, let's see. Zacht, what was that again? Got the CQB chart again because of all these the nature names. They're not always very one-to-one in terms of translations, and that is gentle. All right, it's a gentle little, well, isn't it a, what is that animal named again? Isn't it a barnacle? No, not a barnacle, some kind of animal that attaches itself to ships. That's what it is, this Pokemon. Gentle, there you are. And you are a male. Is Potrot 50-50 in terms of gender? Did I just say Potrot? Because that is the Germany Shuckle. It is 50-50, alright. Because need to also keep that in mind. Right, so what could I hit as a frame? You're level 25. Okay. Still gonna calculate the IVs. Right, so we got a Shuckle. Nature is gentle. We are level 25. And what does he have? 50 HP, 10 attack. Wow, that's pretty bad. But of course, this is a pure defense house, and like it only this Pokemon is essentially the defenses are super high and the rest is meh. Well, instead of maybe except maybe HP. Right, so attack is really bad. 27 defense. No, 23 defense maximum. Alright, so I don't see it here. Let's look at the other methods. Attack 03. One of these, yeah, it is one of these. 18, no. 18. I think it's method H4. It isn't. Okay, that is very strange. No, I am unfortunately unable to. I don't see any corresponding. Oh, wait. Maybe I'm stupid again, but yeah, I'm gonna do this still. Type in the IVs and then see if it still works. Sometimes I still don't see it just by looking here. So let's make this absolutely sure. 24 to 27. And speed is 6 to 9. Pretty bad, but well, H4 doesn't yield anything. H2 doesn't yield anything. H1 does not yield anything, alright. No, I don't know how I've gotten that one. Sometimes that happens, I don't know why. But here we go. Let's try again. And now I'm really behind chat, am I? Yep. Infinite Fusion stream. Well, that's another thing for the bingo card, isn't it? Emo Kid, I only sold one house for one person, not much, plus I know what I'm doing. Are you sure? Well, I hope you are aware of what you're doing. Hey there, Forsaker, welcome back to the stream, how you doing? So what are you telling me, is you are a bird keeper trainer? Not really. It's just really freaking in real life it's very easy to befriend crows. You just be nice to them, give them their space, and give them peanuts, and they're gonna be very happy to see you. Okay, so we got an A. Right, so let's. That means I gotta do this again. Take out the 5 here. And then pre-timer at 0. I'm gonna attempt it again, but first I'm gonna break all the other rocks. For the Hoenn starters, do you like them all equally? I like Mudkip the most, but I have to say all the Hoenn starters are really good. Like, none of them are meh or even bad. Like, they're all really good. I have to say that. Can't say that for every generation. Right, so let's hope this works. Okay, for some reason now I don't. Oh yeah, I forgot to set the IVs back again. That is kind of annoying. They should definitely have these put them to any back like a button. I remember them having something like that, but oh well. Right, that didn't work. I didn't get an encounter because this is a very annoying type of... Oh, wait. Oh, looks like you want back to Pineco. Yeah, I wouldn't mind. Right, so... Encounter type Safar-Zone, Area 6, Pineco, and then use the delay 261 again. There we go. Let's try again. But this time with a Pineco. Hello and thank you. You're welcome. I know you're asking this, Fiona, but no, I don't. I like Mudkip the most. Well, I also want to hear about the other opinions here. I mean, I do want to have a discussion going. It's a barnacle? Okay, so I wasn't wrong. Just find Mudkip to be a goober. No memes influenced me. But I heard you like Mudkips. Ah, yes, that is a... OGs know this meme. Makes me feel kinda old, not gonna lie. But so does it make me... It also makes me feel old when I see a toddler being handed a Game Boy and they start using the screen like it's a touch screen on an iPad. That makes me also feel really old. Mudkip is my favorite starter without influence from outside parties. I mean, mine would be... Out of all the starters, it would probably be Piplup, Litten, or Sprigatito. Those three, I really love them. And yeah, yours is Chimchar, your Sinnoh baby. I mean, I grew up with Generation 1 from the beginning, but still, Gen 1... I'm not a Gen 1er, as they're called. Gen 1 is not the best one. I think there's too much Gen 1 love and hype already. Like, the other generations also deserve more love than just always Pikachu and Charizard over and over and over again. And if you want to know how old I am 30. Hey there, fat boy gaming nonsense. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? I am miles behind chat. Yeah, again. Always happens when I calibrate. I mean, old and young are welcome here, but I do take protection of minors very seriously here. Got my Pokemon Sapphire out and hunting shiny Heracross to join you in the Safar-Zone. Wow, thanks. Good luck, Forsaketh. How are you going to go about that? Is it full odds shiny hunting or just as I'm doing RNG manipulation? I mean, I love cats. Cats, emperor penguins and goldfish are my favorite animal, and I have a obsession with these animals, so yeah, I'm also a cat person. Which doesn't mean that I don't love dogs. I love dogs as well. Very good doggos make me happy. But cats are just a step above that, I guess, in terms of how much I love them. Favorite starter trio, as I already said, is the Kalos starters. Yeah, I remember. I remember you saying that, I think. Love the RPG vibes. Yeah, that's their theme. They're all awesome. Yeah, they're all very good. I agree. Gen 6 or X and Y, they had a solid starter trio. Absolutely. Chestnut looks kind of goofy. Yeah, but still, it works out. A chestnut knight. It's a good idea. Usually franchises improve after every gen, but they really nailed it out of the park with Gen 1. Yes and no. In some aspects, yes, because the concept alone was really very unique and creative back then. If you see it how it launched, in like in what environment and what context it launched, so to speak. Yeah, back then you only had RPGs or JRPGs that were you couldn't recruit the monsters. Maybe Shin Megami Tensei was the only one where you could do something like that. But with Pokemon, it had you could befriend the creatures. They were part of your team. You could give them nicknames. You can, you know, that definitely feels, it gives you an adventure. But it was really questionably programmed, I have to say that as well. Is it just me or is the audio fuzzy? It's gone now. Oh, okay. Well, I'm happy that that solved itself, I guess. Goldfish, I did not expect that. Yeah, I'm very sad that goldfish are just, in general, they're not really cared for. It really freaking hurts to see them dying in movies or series. I just can't watch that. Goldfish are underwater dogs. They're underwater Labradors. They're very fun. They're highly intelligent. They'll remember your face, and they love eating. So my heart breaks for all of those that are mistreated. I used to have goldfish. I want to have them again, but it's not a thing for now. The next time I want to have goldfish, I would like to have them in a pond, because it's always better to have them have large volume of water. The more volume, the better, essentially. And with a pond, you can have thousands of liters. I like Torchic myself. Mudkip Shiny is the best. Oh yeah, absolutely. And I have multiple. I mean, I also have a Shiny Mudkip, Shiny Torchic, and the evolutions of shinies as well. Oh, you're also doing RNG manipulation, alright. Hopefully your frame, you don't have to wait as long as I do. 4 minutes is still okay, but I hope your frame isn't like at, I don't know, 8 minutes, something like that. That would be a bit too long. It's between Mudkip and Fuecoco. Fuecoco is fun, yeah, that's true. Favorite animals are lightning bugs, fireflies, however you call them. That explains your favorite Pokemon. Might be an influence from the Route 117 lightning bugs from Hoenn. Might be, yeah. Example, the most favorite starter is Charizard. After all these years, no starter has eclipsed it. I think it's one of the most overrated Pokemon ever, but I don't hate Charizard. But yeah, I'm kind of tired of seeing Charizard all the time. Gotcha, so they're your favorite because they aren't usually taken care of well. No, they're my favorite, essentially my 3 favorite animals. I love them because they are, at the same time, they are very silly and goofy and funny, but they're also simultaneously very, gracious and beautiful and elegant, and I don't know how they pull it off, but I love it. There's so beautiful goldfish out there, but they're also chunky, hungry water potatoes at the same time, just like cats. No, you can have a cat and you just think to yourself, wow, what a beautiful creature. But then she just does her zoomies, and then she's a funny little goofball again. And same with penguins, or, well, emperor penguins, they just look so beautiful, the colors. They're wonderful parents, but at the same time they're just chunky borbs. A bird orb, a borb. I love that word. Hey there, Answer. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Somebody is really going for these shinies. Yep, I am. We're now in the hundreds. And for some of them... Oh, hey there, Miltank. I've gotten you recently as a shiny. That was last week. And that one actually decided to stay. I mean, goldfish are a popular pet, but I'm actually not happy about that, because most of the time they get mistreated, and it just breaks my heart. You know, when people see dogs being treated like that, and like trash and suffering, they just go, oh no, that poor dog, which is justified, yes, indeed, that poor dog. A dog does not, they're just such wonderful creatures, they don't deserve to be treated like this. And same with goldfish, but no one cares about goldfish, it seems. Like, oh, it's only a fish. I just feel really bad for them. They have feelings as well, they have a consciousness, they have their own... They know how it is to experience terror and... Oh, poor things. Wish I could help them all. Goldfish do not have an attention span of 8 or 9 seconds. That's actually been disproven, Emo Kid. That's one of these nasty rumors that just don't want to die out. If you look at studies, you find a lot of them having a memory of a couple of months. Which is actually really good, like 6 months. And I mean, I had goldfish for over 10 years. I can attest that absolutely they will remember your face. They never reacted to my father, for example, because he never fed them, so they weren't interested. And you can teach them tricks, and I'm not kidding. Very true, goldfish poop a lot and damages the water quality. Yeah, they're not beginner friendly at all. I don't understand why the sellers keep saying that. Like, no, goldfish are actually pretty hard to keep in pristine conditions. You keep nanofish. Oh, nice. I've heard they're pretty easy to keep. You have a celestial pearl danios. Oh, nice. If I may ask, do you live more in the countryside or city side of your country? More city side, but it's like a suburb. Oh, you have goldfish outside the pond. Shubunkin. Oh yeah, I like those as well. One day, hopefully, I'm gonna have a pond. That is a dream of mine. I also wanna have koi as well. I never had koi. City side, but I love the countryside. I can't go too rural. That will just drive me insane. I don't know why. My sister once bought a house that was really rural, so far in the countryside. You wouldn't hear any cars passing by, but you would hear the cows go moo, and that, I don't know, that kind of drove me insane. I do need to have at least some kind of life going outside. I guess that's because I just grew up in suburbs. And that's what I'm used to, I guess. Watch us get Mega Charizard Z in Legends ZA. Oh my god, a third one, imagine. Your frame is 7,692. That's actually really good. Yeah, enough time to get into position, absolutely. And you don't have to wait as long as I do. It's a really good one. Hopefully it has good IVs as well. I mean, goldfish, also because I had them, and they just come in so many varieties, and you can... They are very cuddly, actually, for fish. You can really form a really nice bond with them. Alright, so people want Chuckle again, so I'm gonna change the encounter type real quick. Chuckle delay 85. There we go. Let's try that again. They just come in so many in colors, varieties, personalities. I'm not even sure if you can keep eels, but I don't mind eels either. Hey there, Miltank, welcome back to the stream. How are you doing? We have a pet canary at home. Oh, cute. Treat him well. I don't usually do much though. I don't know if I'd be a good pet owner. Likely, very likely not. What makes you say that? I unfortunately can't have birds as pets and cats because I am allergic and I really hate that fact, but unfortunately I can't really change it. That's just what I'm stuck with. I used to be allergic to any kind of fur, but luckily I can have dogs now or any other animal that has fur, so rats or mice as well. But I mean, first I need to have an income and be a bit more secured before I think about having pets again. No, that with the attention span and memory, it's not true. You don't feel responsible. So it's not yours, is it? I can remember random things from when I was 2, but I have a really bad attention span. Yeah, you can have good memory but bad attention span, that's true. This song again, but remixed, the Aquatic Ambience one from Donkey Kong Country. Oh no, it was Unwavering Heart again. That seems to be such a, I don't know. A fan favorite for sure. Oh, you're also allergic to cats? My bad. And I like Aquatic Ambience. It's just a banger. When I cleaned out the pond, I used to develop a bond with my fish, Buell, who would always come up and say hello and swim around my arm. Yeah, I swear they do this. They are really happy and they're essentially underwater Labradors. They love to eat and they also love you. I mean, that's how goldfish are. To be fair, not the only fish who have personalities, they all... I mean, just in general, a lot of people, they underestimate animal intelligence, or they just don't think that a fish is gonna have a personality, even though, yeah. Fish have been around for way longer than mammals. I mean, there were sharks before there were T-Rexes. Of course, not every fish is as intellectually developed as we are, but still, that doesn't mean that they don't have personalities or a consciousness or that they don't feel pain or anything. Have you seen the ropefish, aka reedfish? Yes. I mean, in like aquariums. They are so cool and really personable. A lot of fish are. Don't have a job currently. I mean, I'm looking for a job currently. I'm out of university, and what I do during the day, well, right now, looking for jobs and working on videos, because as long as I'm sitting here not having a job, I might as well also do a bit on YouTube in case the channel grows. Maybe that will be a source of income. Hey there, Classic, welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Spent another £40 on Roblox today. Did you buy another plane? It's my family. Sometimes I give him food and check on him. Ah, I see. Yeah, I couldn't have a bird. I figured that out because my Italian grandmother, she used to have, when we visited her in Italy, in her guest room, or kids room I guess, where I used to sleep when we were there, I still remember the pillow was filled with feathers, and I could not use that pillow because the skin in my face would just be really red and itchy, and that was because of the allergy. I also can't wear any coats. Oh, that's unfortunate. Can't wear any coats with feathers in them because at one point it starts itching everywhere. I used to have that problem with wool as well, but since I've lost my fur allergies, or most of them except for the cat one, I can now wear wool without problems. That is nice. Oh wait, oops, what am I doing? I'm being stupid again. Nice. Pre-tremor should be 0. Now, there we go. That's how it should be. No, wait! I set you to 0. Why are you doing this? Sorry, messing up again. Stupid battle video method. Stupid shuckle that had to ruin my plans. Blame everyone else but you know. Worth the spend? Well, that's good. Wanna rate Antonio later? Sure, why not? I don't see why not. Okay, let's see. I will put that back to 5,000. Yep, it didn't work, unfortunately. Let's try this again. It's 1 hour into the stream, and until now, unfortunately, I did not manage to get a single shiny. What song is this? The one currently playing is Soaring Illusion Pokémon, but it is a lo-fi version. Oh, let's see. It would be funny if I get the okay, that music is done now. Would be kind of funny if I got the shiny Shuckle before I get the shiny Pineco, because the RNG manipulation with Rock Smash is just so much more annoying. Aquatic Ambient sounds so good in B flat minor. I'm used it to C minor and it sounds so good in the lower key. A lot of them, like I think a lot of the Donkey Kong Country tracks just sound good in lower or higher keys as well. They're just a good composition in general. So these melodies also tend to work in lower or higher keys. Polish F16C block 52+. Wings of Glory. I don't know what kind of model that is, but I hope that you like it. And I'm really behind chat again. Why is chat glitching out right now for me? Okay, are you okay, chat? As in not you guys, but maybe YouTube. Universe Destroying Plus Ultra Super Saiyan Kamshon. Okay, I regret reading that. You got me, emo kid. That kind of devil fruit, I'm not sure if that one exists. I doubt it. Oh wait, what is happening? Okay. My Google Chrome just crashed, but it went back. I don't know if you could see that, but it just had problems now. That explains why the chat just froze, kind of. It's sad that Sofa multiplayer is dying out. Yeah, I really missed that as well. I think we should not let that die. Why are we moving away from two-player split screen? Because it's now people prefer online. I have around 30 fish, the others don't give a damn. 30 fish, that's quite a lot. They see life different than us since they spend their lives in water. yeah, I mean, I always wonder how that consciousness is different from the human experience. I want to play Sparking Zero with my brother, but we don't have it, and I don't think it's supposed to play on one console. I wouldn't know that. Oh, you read that as for a thirsty fish? Well, yeah, they can also be thirsty. If you don't play shooter games or any split screen games without top button split screen, I don't want to talk to you. I mean, I'm still OG when it comes to that. I really love that. How did you get rid of the allergies? I don't know, they just vanished. Just my body decided, nope, I don't need them anymore. That can happen sometimes. My friend let off a fire alarm today. Oh no, oh no. Almost got arrested. Oh boy. Yeah, I mean, I get why they would be really pissed if that happened, because then emergency services are dispatched for nothing. But then again, I know how one can accidentally set off a fire alarm and not meaning to waste their time. Would have been here sooner, but I told myself one match. No problem. Gotta go to sleep now. Alright, Saltmon. Thank you so much for being part of the stream. And I wish you a buonanotte. That was 3 matches ago. Do you like to do that? Play video games while watching another streamer? I mean, I like doing that while doing, like having a streamer in the background while I do laundry. We're breaking John S setup. I don't even know how that happened. The sheer presence of Classic the Conqueror's reality warping. They live in water, how can they be thirsty? I mean, that's a good question, if they can feel thirst. Probably not. But I wouldn't know. He did it on purpose? Oh, come on. Hey there, Keenox. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Yanusi gang. Was basically halfway down a 3-story park when he did it. Okay. I mean, if that's the case, I wouldn't, like, he should shut up if he does get arrested, because come on, don't waste emergency services time like this. I mean, you never know. Doing a prank, so to speak, like that could essentially maybe make it so someone else who really needed the fire department would perish because they not being there. At least that's how I always got it explained by my parents, and it does make sense. So yeah, you know, I don't want to say never do pranks and all, but do think of the consequences that happen. Or that they can have. Eternal Frost is a nice one, that's true. Is it true that women are better multitaskers? I don't know. I don't think so. That we are better at that at nature, like from our nature. I think that's more of a societal thing. How we are socialized, essentially. Wonder if fish feel water like we feel air. Probably. Currents are there windy days. Yeah, that's a good analog. Hey there, Kaiser comes in. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? I'll be here later. Alright. See you soon. You have gonad pain? Oh. Not good. Hopefully that will go away soon. Nikki, 30 in the COD lobby. Are you guys family friendly? Random COD player. Yeah, I love effing kids. Oh my god. Yeah, different definition of family friendly. I don't know. Do crabs think fish can fly? Maybe. But then crabs can fly as well. They can swim up as well. They look really funny when they do it. I don't know if you've seen clips of crabs swimming. Would lobsters be a hybrid then? A hybrid of what? You know there's super rare lobsters that have a blue color? They're essentially like real life shinies. But I think much rarer. We're talking about the PDF thing again. Oh boy. There's so many nice things to talk about. Why do we always come back to that? Would fish feel air like how we feel water? I mean, I do assume that. Because it's a good thing that you don't really feel air consciously all the time. Because that does probably waste some computation resources in your brain. So it's much better that it gets filtered out by the... I think the thalamus of the brain. That should be the part that filters it out, if I do remember my neurology lore correctly. And I assume that they don't really feel the water all the time. Maybe if there's a strong current, but at least that would make sense. Yeah, I don't want a Diddy and Drake thing again, please. Oh, come on. You messed it up, you non-blue shuckle. I'm gonna do the video method. Let's hope that it works this time, that I don't mess it up again. Okay, I did. There we go. Let's hope this works. But like us born with air, fish are born with water. I think it's not a aspect or question of how thick or dense is the medium that you exist in as an animal or as a consciousness, but rather you are practically always submerged within that medium. And that would make sense that in turn that you wouldn't feel it consciously all the time. It's based on Yeti or Yeti, however you pronounce it, crabs. Astolfo cosplay when? Which Astolfo? I don't know. I don't think I know which character you're referring to, Kinox. Crabominable. Yeti crabs. And my brain. Well, my brain did fail today, but my voice is... these organs are always failing me during the stream. I should get an update. Hey there, Phantom Fox. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Tutu? Well, no Hoot Hoot, but we could still try for Hoot Hoot, but right now it's Shuckle time. Or Pineco time. I do hope for at least one shiny this stream. No Hogtura, please. Okay, now I need to Google Saber Astolfo. Ah, her. Alright. Why her, though? I don't get why they evolved from Crabrawler. Makes more sense than a Octillery evolving from a Remoraid. Hey there, Yaya Twyman. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? He's a femboy. Well, I'm very femme. Or very cis, so I don't know. I mean, theoretically, I could still cosplay as one. Told my mom about my vaping habits today. She didn't really care, thankfully. Well, I mean, that is weird to me, but I do hope that one day you stop, because it's not good for you. But then again, I'm not your mom, I can't tell you please stop doing that. Although I wish you would, but yeah, I'm just saying it. The choice is yours, of course. Her? So it's not a her, it's a him. Okay. Okay, my bad. 114. Oh, come on. I really don't like calling these people trap. I don't know. That doesn't feel right. Trans people aren't trying to trap people, you know. Got him. Everyday life. What percent do you speak Luxembourgish and what percent English? I guess, well, it depends on the day, but, and the circumstances, of course. But usually like 80% Luxembourgish because of my husband and my other family and direct friends. But sometimes I also speak English with my husband. And I mean, here it's usually English because no one understands freaking Luxembourgish. Doing good about to play Pokemon Scarlet. I have fun with that. Which starter did you pick for that one? They aren't trans either. Yeah, but I just don't like the word trap. I don't know. I feel like that's an insult, isn't it? I don't know. I don't like calling these, be it trans or a very feminine guy. I think that is what a femboy is supposed to represent. I don't like calling them traps. I don't know. I don't feel that's right. I don't feel they're not doing this because they want to trap people. They just are embracing their quirky gender identity, which, hey, I mean, yeah, is it quirky? Absolutely. Is it outside of the norm? Yes, but does it hurt anyone? No. Be a femboy if you want to, I don't care. Or a very butch woman if you want to do that instead. 2 years deep, I think that isn't early. I'm not gonna say I could quit if I wanted to. Yeah, every single time a vapor or smoker tells me that, I don't believe them, sorry. I don't think that's... I don't know. Doesn't seem to be the case most of the time. You've been vaping since you were 13? Oh, that's very early though. 14. How... I do wonder though, because I was always a kind of good girl. How do you start vaping at 14? And as a teen who has started vaping that early, is there anything you would like to tell me how I could avoid that should I ever have a kid? Like, what made you vape? I'm excited because while I'm playing Pokemon Scarlet, I'll be eating fried chicken. Nice. I like chicken as well. Oh god, voice. Jeez. Might have been 13, can't remember, but that's pretty early. I wasn't thinking about any... I wouldn't even know where to get that stuff at that age. Just don't like when they gaslight people or lie. Wait. That's effed up. They have straightforward some lied and surprised about the repercussions. You mean people who were femboys? Or trans? My friend said, hey, here, try this. Okay, We'd just tell them straight. I mean, yeah, I want to be very open because usually that is how that works best. Just don't make it interesting to them. Just talk openly about, yeah, the drugs exist. Once that actually hit on straight people, then get offended when rejected. I mean, I understand both viewpoints there. If I'd be dating again, and I'd be, you know, I'm into guys, and I'd date a guy, and then he would say, hey, I don't have the guy genitalia, I wonder, yeah, I don't think would I be okay with that? Probably not, but I wouldn't think less of them because they were trans. But I would politely decline then. And yeah, if they would get offended, well, unfortunately, I can't really change that. I'm just born that way. Just like they are born as trans. That ad had perfect timing. What was the ad about? Doesn't help that their mother doesn't care that they vape. Yeah, true. Because I would not be happy if I would find vapes. I got 14. To be fair, I wouldn't like flip out or just scream and yell at them because that doesn't help. But yeah, we need to have a discussion then and just see if that is really something that they should continue. This is creepy gay guy in this house that would actively harass and hit on straight people. In this house? Oh, the housing community that you live in? God, what's up? You always get to be in proximity with some weirdos, Kinox. I feel really bad for you. Kinda slid in when talking to her about some other thing. Are you sure that maybe she already knew? Because moms, you know, they know more about you than you'd think. That much I understood as well with my mom back then. Not that I really hid anything, but I don't know. It's like sometimes if they're a really good mom and they know you a lot, they cared for you a lot, then they just gonna feel it. It's like mother's intuition. It's incredible. It's sometimes like my mom can read my thoughts. But then again, I never was the kind of kid who had secrets. I was really boring like that. Wasn't sleeping around. I wasn't sneaking out to take stuff. I was the kid who played Nintendo and read books about stars. I didn't do all of these things. Not saying that, oh, look at me, I'm better than you. I'm not saying that. Hopefully it doesn't come across as that. When you have a healthy body in your 30s. Yeah, I mean, I got my blood work done and all that. I saw the blood test came out pretty much perfect. I'm also very healthy. I'm very rarely sick. And even though I got COVID in 2020, I do not have long COVID. I did go to lung scans and other stuff. I'm really happy about that. And I do intend on keeping it that way. Although I really do have to do more sports again, definitely more activity. I need to do that. I need to go back to the gym again. Jonna, when you were talking about eating fried chicken, I got a Deliveroo ad and a fried chicken sandwich popped up on my screen. Wow. They are listening. Well, maybe in some capacity they are. You don't have a healthy body? Well, still, you don't have to throw it away, so to speak. Always suffered with body pain. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, you're still young, you can maybe... I mean, true, it really does depend. I do know some people who are around Classic's age who are already having so many health problems. And I know people who are in their 40s who are a lot healthier and sportier than 20-somethings that I know. And they have chiseled abs and they eat really well, so... It is genes, but it's also how you keep yourself. It's like a mixture of both. And I'll be rejecting that boy. Luckily I don't have to date anymore. I'm really glad about that. Not trying to say I don't appreciate your brother, Max. I don't want people to try me to get to stop. I mean, yeah, it's just, I mean, that is just a logical thing to say. It's not good to vape. It's not good for your lungs. It doesn't make you cool. And I mean, as a person on the internet, there's already too many bad influences out there. At least one streamer says, hey kids, it's not really that nice. If I were your mom, I would try to get you to get off of vapes, but I'm not. I'm just saying what is in your best interest, but the choice is still yours. You're surrounded by these people for some reason. Yeah, I like that. Just keeps occurring, Keenux. Is it the state that you're living in? Is that state just filled with these kinds of people? Still no shiny, and we're almost 1.5 hours in. She most definitely knew because I have been caught with one in the past by my dad. Ah, I see. Since she knows my dad will flip out, she has to keep it to herself. Ah, I see. I understand. I don't know how much she thinks about it, but if I were the mom, I would think about it a lot. I would definitely be worried about that. I think it's kind of funny because every time when I'm vibing with my level 100 shiny Palkia and a Pokemon uses a power that keeps me in a battle, I'm like, oh, so you want to die? Yeah, I do think that as well. Just want to get away from that wild encounter, and then it's like, oh, you can't escape because of that Pokemon's ability, and like, I'm a level 100 god of destruction. Are you sure? Alright, is that the path that you've chosen? You've chosen death? Rayquaza with Hyper Beam. You tell her a lot? Well, at least you got... Seems like you have a good... Do you have a good relationship with your mom, hopefully? I mean, don't be so pessimistic, Classic. You never know. Life could be over tomorrow, or you could live to 90 years old. You never know. And yeah, your life has barely started. For the Battle Frontier, do you think modest or timid is best for Latios? I would recommend... it depends. What is the set that you're running? Like, what are the IVs and what are the attacks that it has? Because for the Battle Frontier, let me check what I have. Oh, sorry about that. Windows errors. Right, so the one that I used was timid. Oh geez, I don't know if you're seeing this, but Eontimer is kind of weird and glitched. What is happening with tonight's stream? The Google Chrome freezing and now this. Trying to quit nicotine sucks. Everyone who was addicted to that told me that, and yeah, seems to be the case. John at Gym Arc. I was thinking, should I do not gym videos or streams, but streams where I'm on a, I don't know, a home trainer? really appreciate your concern, but really don't care about my life as much as I should. Yeah, I mean, I hope you start maybe one day care a bit more. Health kind of like IVs. Yeah, yeah, in a way they are. You don't do it to be cool or anything good, because I never understood that cigarettes or vapes do not make you cool. Can't stop vaping, you really want to stop? Hopefully one day you'll be able to stop, Kinox. Like this song? It's now basically lo-fi again, Gen 4, Gen 3. Apparently the best selection. If you can get flavored toothpicks and pack them into a tube of some kind, it'll help a lot more. Okay, interesting. There's so much life has to offer, you do not need vaping. Yeah, that's true. You know, there's so much even for me still. So I do try to keep myself as healthy as possible so that I get to experience a good life. And I mean, if you know people who are disabled due to an accident or because of something they are born with, you really start to appreciate being healthy or fully abled or just not disabled, I guess. Able-bodied. I know what the F, to be honest. Florida is supposedly a red state, but it's really openly queer. Well, that's a good thing, no? I mean, I don't want queer people to be afraid of showing themselves. Or afraid of just existing because they're queer. Oops, that was not my intention. Because, I mean, you don't choose to be queer. That's just how humans can be. And now I need to reset again. Stupid monkey. Gay nude beaches in Miami, and I effing assure you, Sodom and Gomorrah. Wait, do they just, you know, do the tango that it takes two off on a beach? Alright. The dealer gives you a bad hand, you either fold or lose anyway. I don't know if life has dealt you the worst hand. I think that would be if you'd be born in a slum somewhere in India or another, I don't know, a Palestinian kid. They're getting bombarded now because of that stupid unnecessary war. I think that would be the worst deck that life, or maybe one of the worst. And you could have been an animal, you know, some kind of little mammal in the wild and then die a horrifying death because a predator caught you. Just the fact that you're a human who can still walk and do things not every human can do, and the fact that you're a human in the first place in a first world country, I wouldn't say that is a bad hand, wouldn't you say? You're cursed. I don't know, this is really weird. Finally, no encounter messing up my frames. Go with timid. I was just thinking of which one I should go with in general. Yeah, with timid you shouldn't be too bad off. Instead of being surrounded by women, I'm surrounded by... Okay, isn't that a slur, Kinox? I don't know if we should really be saying that word. Gonna head out a bit earlier than usual. I want to play some Roblox. I'll probably tune back in half an hour. So alright, classic, you do you. Have fun with Roblox. I'm gonna be streaming until it's midnight here, which is gonna be in 53 minutes. Or, well, now 52. And still no shiny. house one of these days again. What? They do it in front of kids? But that's illegal, isn't it? Come on, don't do that in front of kids. We've spoken about that before. Yeah, we have spoken about that topic before. And I still remember me answering that I never understood why people romanticize or like that so much, because just the thought of getting sand in down there is anything but sexy. And, well, I don't work like that. I don't like the thought of strangers watching. I don't know. Have fried chicken and I'm excited to eat it. Go, enjoy your fried chicken. I'm having my apple tea. Turkish apple tea, really good. Yeah, really horrible feeling. I would never understand why you do the deed there. If I may ask, why is it taking so long for your job search? Because the market is really bad at the moment. Especially in IT, they just prefer hiring. I mean, I'm a woman in my 30s, or just 30, and they keep thinking that I'm gonna have a kid soon, which no. Wanna have a job first. And they also prefer hiring people on a 5-year contract basis, which usually are expats. I don't blame the expats, of course. But yeah, it's not easy nowadays. And I just keep getting ghosts as well. It's so annoying. Yeah, but I don't know. The F word. I mean, not saying they are not degenerate from what they done, yeah. But the F word is kind of dehumanizes homosexuals, you know? I don't like... Yeah, I know they do play the hate crime card, that is... Okay, I see that, but still... Calling them the F word's not gonna help, that's gonna just play into their hand. I don't know who enjoys that emo kid, but it's not me. Would you like to hear a story? Sure. Wouldn't suggest having a kid after 36. High chance of Christian levels of autism. I mean, I have autism. I'm probably gonna have at one point if I have a kid. Odds are the kid is gonna be neurodivergent as well. And I mean, the economic system right now just makes it so that it's really freaking hard to have or stressful to have a kid early in your life as a woman. So yeah, probably gonna do it like my sister and my mom and have kids after 35. In your 30s? Yeah, I'm 30 exactly. I did start university late because I had to redo several years. Like, I had to redo 3 years in high school because of, not because I was stupid, but because of CPTSD. And I was in psychological therapy as well. Couldn't really concentrate on school well. And I'm still kind of angry about that because, well, not angry, now I can't really change it anymore. And, well, it's just the way it is, but just thinking back that my literacy and just my ability as when I enrolled into school, I would have been able to skip to 5th grade, but they didn't do that because I was quote unquote too childish, whatever that means. They just didn't like that I was autistic. And yeah, No, that put me a couple of years behind without any fault of my own, but oh well. They call you a breeder, but yeah, but breeder isn't a slur. You calling them a slur is just gonna affirm them. It's not gonna help. Yeah, like Christian, I mean, autism, you can also have autistic geniuses, you know? Christian is just a result if you have a kid who is... it's his parents, they messed up. They were not ready to have a kid. And that's what happened. You can also have Nikola Tesla amount of autism and then you'd have a genius. And my mom had me when she was 40. And I'm not a Christian. Like, we try to have kids soon if you're going to have some or adopt. I mean, if you're that scaremongering of, oh, your eggs are gonna go bad, that is based off of a French study that came from, like, the sample size of the data came from medieval peasants. More than ever have women giving birth after 35 without any problems. Yeah, I was too much of a childish child, like, imagine. Stupid. It was really dumb, but well. Now, I can't change it, can't go back to the past. Yeah, my mom had me at 40 as well, and I don't have any developmental delays. I was able, like, I taught myself how to read, you know, and write. I was actually, in that aspect, really advanced. But in some other aspects, like dressing myself, learning how to swim, or riding a bike, I wasn't really that good, but, you know, it was more of a parenting failure. In Chris Chan's case. Shiny Zubat, I was so happy and named Degree when I got Pokemon Home. Transferred it to Pokemon Shield and he's still there. Never evolved him because I thought he looked goofy. Oh, Greenie. Okay, Greenie is a cute name. Yeah, starting of 45, that's where it starts to have higher odds of, for example, Down syndrome, something like that. But that's something entirely different from autism. But then again, if they don't want us women to be pregnant in our 40s, then change the system. I mean, not my fault. You can't really... Nowadays, you can't have a kid and one guy stays at home and the other one goes to work. You gotta be working... Both parents have to be working, and that's why I think we're having all of these problems. With the very young kids that have behavioral problems because the parents just don't have any time, they gotta work. And then what you do, you just shove an iPad in the kid's face and you leave them at daycare. Of course they're gonna develop problems. I mean, just the way how families are, like the family structure, that some conservative politicians, they keep saying family values are important and the family unit, but the modern family unit is like, that has nothing to do how humans have been raised in the past. And I think that's problematic. We should definitely change that. I don't know, a slur, like, heterosexual people aren't really discriminated against. Like, we are the privileged ones. Come on. I mean, I don't think that's a slur. Just ignore them when they say that. I mean, the problem is them being degenerates in front of children, not them being gay. So don't say the F slur, because then they're gonna be... Of course they're gonna play the victim card, because you just offered it on a silver platter, essentially. You have a Bachelor's of Science. in computer science. Yeah, that is what I studied. With courses in game design. I mean, do I like coding? Yeah, but I have to say, I don't know if I really want a coding job. I don't know. Some of these bosses, they have absolutely no idea what they want, and then you just end up doing crunches for a client who doesn't even know what they want themselves, and then they always end up blaming you. I can't swim well, just float on my back, nothing wrong with that. I mean, I can keep my head over water, but I'm not a good swimmer. Don't think I want kids, to be honest, knowing my dysfunctional tendencies. Yeah, I mean, before I ever think of getting or trying to have kids consciously, I definitely want to get my life in order first. It's a system fault, but it's your fault too. You have to take personal responsibility. How is it my fault though? I had a traumatic experience and I had to go to therapy for that. And that made me... I mean, I did take medication as well, and sometimes that just had a result on my tests, but that wasn't my fault. Like, I don't see it that way. What I'm trying to say is we are setting up people for failure, even though they shouldn't be. And they shouldn't be crying for, oh, where are the babies? And when at the same time they're like, okay, you're a mom, we're not gonna give you any support, but you have to have the baby. And don't have a baby before, don't have a baby too late, but in your 20s you don't have the time because you need to go to school or you need to work on your career, but either then it's career or the baby. And then if you choose a career as a woman, you're oh, why do you not want a kid? Then you're gonna get annoyed with these kinds of questions. And if you do have a kid and you want to stay be there for the kid, then they're gonna go, oh, but why aren't you working? Like, okay, just that system is not working. Originally, it was a whole village that raised the kids, you know? Or a community. Somehow we are at our most productive that we've been in human history, but we also have to work more and longer hours. It doesn't make any sense. I would really just ignore if they call you a breeder, because you're not a breeder, right? You don't have kids and you don't want kids. Yeah, and don't talk to those people, they waste your time. I'm just generally, I mean, I was looking for IT jobs specifically, but now I'm also just applying pretty much everywhere, but yeah, I'm getting ghosted. I'm even applying for sectors where I didn't study for to just get any job, but no success yet. The F slur is rarely used in the Omni Village, and when it is used, it used to refer to cigarettes. Was just a second part to the story all the way back in 2018, when I was just a little lad. I got Pokemon Shining Pearl, plus my first console, the Switch Lite. Oh nice, which color? Was going into a cave, alright. I kept running into a bunch of Zubats and Geodudes until I saw him, Greenie. And then you had a faithful encounter. Someone I know managed to get into Sidemen video, the hot dog one. Not sure what you're referring to. Do you feel it's the market or you're not job searching hard enough? It is definitely the market, because I'm not the only one. I know so many people from university with all kinds of degrees not finding any work for years now. I mean, my husband is in the same same problematic spot, but to be fair, his degree is much more specific. Like, he has an animation degree, a Bachelor of Arts. Ah, light blue, nice. I know why people argue that slurs and discrimination doesn't exist. Because of the way slurs are used, Kinox. A slur is a class war word. There are specific contexts for such words. Like, breeder would be a slur if heterosexual people faced real discrimination. Like, do you have less opportunities because you're heterosexual? Do you have more problems finding a job or accommodation because you're heterosexual? No. Well, you're privileged then. Which doesn't mean that someone can just be mean to you. That's not a free card, a free invitation to do that. Of course, I'm not saying that, but still. I mean, I don't know what's wrong with Florida. Just do not interact with these people anymore. Greenie was my first ever shiny Pokemon. Will never trade him because he's adorable and goofy. Yeah, keep him. Still also have my first legit shiny mon. Was a shiny Shinx that I got in Pearl when it came out. That was nice. Still have it. It's a Luxray now. Jesus, playing Freebird for 10 hours. Okay, is that the link you pasted? Is it your country or is it the entire world where the market is like this? Not the entire world, but yeah, the country is pretty much like this. I mean, theoretically, I could get pretty quickly a job at Amazon, something like that, but I consciously do not want to be there because, well, the work-life balance is really freaking bad, and I've seen people work there and they age 10 years. And honestly, sorry, I don't want to sell my soul to some capitalist. What's wrong with the music? Be right back, alright. Like the definition of racism here in the West is position of power. Yeah, but that is what it is. Racism is an ideology where you say or believe that certain races are better, inherently better, or more important than others. Of course, that also applies to a black person who thinks black people are superior to other races, which also doesn't make sense. There's no such thing as... First, there's no such thing as a race. Scientifically, we talk about clines, so C-L-I-N-E-S. And second, yeah, just because you have a certain amount of melanin in your skin and hair doesn't mean you're better. That's nonsense. Doesn't matter if a white person says whites are the best, or a black person says black people are superior. Like, no, no one is. That's not a thing. It sounds messed up, really? Okay, I wonder why though. For some reason I only hear it from the left. Hang on. I'm gonna do something. Might cut off the sound for a second. Okay, should work again. Counter shiny Pineco Kaboom. Hey there, Visionary. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Well, luckily here they cannot use attacks, so they don't go kaboom. But the Pineco can still flee, so that might happen. Who knows? Okay, you can have a computer science degree, but you can get a remote job working for the US. The bad job market in your country shouldn't stop you. Yeah, but then I need to pay taxes in the US. And I do want that Luxembourgish tax rate and just in general the health. I also want my health care in Luxembourg, and I don't think I'll get it when I there we go. When I work in a different country, usually in the EU, when you work in country X, you get the healthcare system of that country. And I mean, the US isn't known to have the best one. Definitely not. Ah, the music is fixed. Okay, good. Yeah, just ignore them, Kinox. It's like, might as well just stand in front of a wall and argue with the wall, because at least the wall doesn't say stupid things, right? I think these people are just looking for trouble. And yeah, you always have people who play the victim card. You have that everywhere. Oh no, racism does have to do with power. I have to disagree, Kinox. Look at the story, look at history. And yeah, of course you can't justify discrimination with more discrimination. That's stupid. Yeah, you're wasting so much emotional energy with this, and it's... Why not spend it writing on your story or improving another aspect of yourself? The white South Africans that are persecuted... Yeah, right. I think that is right-wing propaganda. That's bullshit. I'm sorry. I don't believe in that. I know South Africans who are black, and apartheid is on paper, it's gone, but in reality, it's still there. And you have very rich white South Africans who go to fantastic schools over there and get all the opportunities, and the black ones, they go to withered away schools. I don't know. Don't fall for their propaganda. Max Power deserves blue wrench. Yeah, you're right. So Max Power, you're gonna get more power now. Hopefully you're gonna wield the blue wrench with great responsibility. Not saying there are no black radicals, but to be fair, if you spit and trample on black people for years and decades, and then they form a radical group, well, kind of, you did that on yourself, I'm sorry. That is, I mean, just look at a history book, for Christ's sake. That keeps happening, so just don't suppress people. You did some illegal stuff, Amit. Oh. What kind of PC image did you design for this sick girl's father if you make her laugh? I can show you that. If you work in Luxembourg, you should still get healthcare. I mean, working for an US company while in Luxembourg. I am not entirely sure about that. I'd have to check that with my sister, who's a accountant. Oh yeah, she swore. She said bull. I did. I mean, yeah, idiots like that still exist, but I would just... Don't engage. Like, they get energy out of that. They get their entertainment out of that. It's just... You just go away from these people. They're idiots. People always exist who... If they're privileged, then they take out another card, you know, then it was, oh, my childhood was messed up, something like that. They're always gonna find... If you have that victim mentality, you're always gonna find something to cry about. Thinking to leave all my fictional story world forever. I feel... Wait, what? I feel like an idiot if you ask what I was doing. Slamming my head to the wall while thinking. I feel like everything is wrong. Whoa, Ahmed, huh? What? What's happening, Ahmed? Are you saying that you're abandoning all of your creative projects, which hopefully you're not doing that? You can still make them better, you can still work on them. Oh, you got the shiny Heracross, nice! It didn't run away. Took 6 balls, oh wow. Congrats, Forsaketh, nice. Took me a long time to get the Heracross because it kept fleeing. What's the nature of the Heracross, if you don't mind me asking? The one I got are adamant. I feel like there's a strange level of evil running in my veins. The type of evil to think of offing someone who did me nothing. Wait, what? I feel like my own family and everything I love feels so wrong. Wait, are you suggesting you feel like hurting or not being in control and then potentially offing someone? Is that what you're seriously saying? I mean, if that is definitely the case, then get help. I don't know what else to say. Although I do think that that might be just maybe a trick your mind is playing on you. Sometimes depressed people have the craziest thoughts, but usually they stay thoughts and don't translate into actions. But if you're actually not sure if that ever becomes a real action, then get help. That's the only thing I can tell you. I want to drop kick a cube of jelly, highly specific. Looked it up. If you live in Luxembourg and work remotely for a United States company, you would still be eligible for Luxembourg's healthcare system. Alright, I'll look that up as well. But yeah, maybe I should look outside of Luxembourg. But then I wonder how much do they pay, because well, Luxembourg's rents are through the roof. That's why I don't accept jobs from Germany or France or Belgium. Because yeah, theoretically I could work there as well, but the salary is just much lower than what I would get in Luxembourg, and then I will not be able to live or survive in Luxembourg. That's also kind of a problem. Oh yeah, whites have been oppressed before, but you know, I mean, women are still being suppressed, and a lot of victims of women are what am I saying? A lot of these women who are victims of the system are white. I mean, I'm also kind of a victim of that. But still, you should still know to not say the slur, because it doesn't really help. Which company should I apply to? What do you think, Max Power? They pay very well, yeah, but does it have a good work-life balance? Jolly nature, oh, that's good. 27 HP, ooh, nice. 30 attack, wow. 24 defense, 1 special attack, 12 special defense, 11 speed. Oh, that's really good. I think this one is excellent. I will use him in the battle frontier. Yo, absolutely. That is a good one. Still no shiny. It's like 20 minutes left. One of those streams again. Oh my god, Ahmed, if that is really the case, please get help. And tell someone that you trust, okay? Can you please do that for me? I mean it. Can you please do that for me? Tell this your mom or your dad or someone you really trust and love. One of your guardians. And then try to get help, because if you let a thought like that linger, I don't think that's gonna end up well. And I don't want anyone to get hurt. So please do as I said. It's gonna help you. I know the biggest slave owner in history was black, and one of the biggest slave sellers was black, but still, I mean, it doesn't matter. Just in the grand scheme of things, oppression is just absolutely stupid, and we should stop doing it. It doesn't matter in what direction it goes. Come on, Ahmed. I mean, I can only help you so much, right? I'm just a woman who streams games. Man, we humans are something else, huh? Absolutely, Kinox. We're some crazy mofos sometimes. Please do that, Ahmed. Please do tell at least. I know that you and your mom are good, right? And I really mean it. Just tell at least tell her, and then try to get help. That's all I can say. I mean, I would hug you right now if I could, but that's not possible through the internet. I see you're in a down again, aren't you? I'm sorry, Ahmed. No, it's all good. You're not making me feel bad. And trust me, once you've been at the bottom, you kind of... How do I say it? How does that saying go again? What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Yeah, you kind of get tough after that. So, not sure if that's a good or a bad thing. It just is. Yeah, we all oppressed each other over nonsense, essentially. And that's why aliens probably wouldn't like to talk to us, because we're just degenerates like that. You know, I try to be a humanist and all, and try always to be empathetic and understanding. Sometimes it's really hard to have faith in humanity, let me tell you. I'm trying, I really am, but... You have racists in the world, or just people playing the victim card and just using BS from the past as a justification, just to go around and do the same BS that they are crying about. It's just... I don't know, I can't make any... I don't get it either. Oh, you're a misanthrope? Oof. I was one as a kid, but I'm no longer one. You're going to sleep? Alright, Emo Kid, thank you so much for being part of the stream. I wish you a good night. I was thinking you were referring to the 50 Cent song, Hate It or Love It, the underdog on top. No. You got MVP? Good night, sleep tight, and do not let the bedbugs bite. Oh boy, do I have the hiccup now? That's not good. Oh no, not while I stream. MLK must be twisting in his grave. Oh, he's rotating. He's rotating like crazy. And not only him. No, that's not true, Ahmed. You're not talentless. That's just your depression talking to you. And you're not expendable either. That's not true, Ahmed. Come on. You know it's not. It's a delusion of your mind. Your depression is saying that, but that's not true. There's so many tech companies in the US research some. Their work-life balance is the usual 9-to-5 job. If anything, you'd have a great work-life balance with a remote job. Yeah, I mean, I'm also applying in Luxembourg for remote jobs, and I kind of hope that I land a remote job that would definitely... then I wouldn't have to displace myself. You cracked Roblox chat? Oh, at Roblox chat. Not sure what that means. Remember, I haven't played Roblox, so I wouldn't exactly know. Yeah, the war thing, I'm really worried now about the North Korean soldiers being soon on European grounds. That is very... I don't know, I keep telling myself, please, do not start World War III, please, 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 but then again, I'm just some woman with no power. I mean, all I can do is hope. That's terrifying. Hey there, Autobot AI, welcome back to the stream, how you doing? Yana is not a counselor, she streams Pokémon. Yeah, but it seems like I'm always a shoulder to cry on, but honestly, I don't mind. I'm just trying, if I have people who I see are really feeling bad or down, at least I have one voice somewhere telling them, hey, please reconsider. You know? And I do take mental health seriously, at least I would say so. Yeah, it's not good looking with the Ukraine war thing, yeah. God. I really try to be optimistic, but it's just these things, they just... God. Make it hard. I wish I could just take a spaceship with infinite food and water, leave Earth and explore the universe. Oh, do you have would you have a spot in that spaceship? There's so much of the universe that I want to see that I know I can't, but yeah, that would be nice. Since NATO was supplying Ukraine with arms and vehicles and other things, Russia deems it a necessary response or something. Yeah, let's hope this nonsense ends soon, but then again, I'm just scared that they use, you know, the big bombs, and then that we destroy, like, it's that, and then there's climate change. It's just, jeez, how many existential crises do you want me to grow up with, you know? You had the economic crash in 2008, and then also 2001, I guess, that also kind of made us... wasn't really the best thing to happen. Just really hard right now. Fun fact, when I am in this mode, I lock myself with chains and throw the key away to make sure I can't do anything right. Wait, you're in a dark room? Oh, Amit? Are you for real, or is this just a role-playing thing? I mean, I know you like trolling me, but please don't play with my heart, right? I'm very empathetic. I do care about people a lot, even though if I don't know them. Can we see the pillars of creation? Well, that would be nice. I mean, I've seen pictures of them. but being there, fortunately not possible. Oh yeah, you saw Venus as well last night? I was also able to see Venus, that was nice. I was doing so good in Roblox, my phone is almost overheating. Oh jeez. Haven't even explored much of the Earth yet, but to be fair, I always say BS when people say, oh, how come we know more about the surface of the moon than the depths of the ocean? Yeah, well, hey genius, if you think about it a little bit, you'd know that on the moon, just the moon surface or just in general is by far not that complex as the depths of the Earth. And in the deepest places in the ocean, there's an enormous amount of pressure, which is much harder to navigate or to build a vessel that can exist there for a long time. You know, that's more complicated than landing on the moon, where there's almost no pressure. That's just a thing. I keep saying that because it annoys me when people come with the argument, oh, how come we know more about the surface of the moon than the depths of the ocean? Well, there's physics, that's the reason. I want to explore the ocean, space is too big. Yeah, the ocean, well, don't do it via Ocean Gate then. Do you mean Big Daddy Putin sauce bombs? Yeah. You know which kind of bomb oh god, I can't stand that. Dictator. With a focus on the first 3 letters of the word dictator. Hey there, James. Welcome back to the stream. How you doing? Yeah, you made it to the last minutes. How has it been so far? No single shiny, so really unlucky today. Oh, you meant grand that. Yeah, I was like, huh? You have a grandchild? Wouldn't even be aware of you having a kid, so... Oh, you wanna visit Super Saturn? Oh, there's so many bodies, celestial bodies that I would like to see. But it's just not feasible, you know. Yeah, it is theoretically possible to be a granddad at 26. But I'm not sure if you really want to be that. Ahmed, I'm just kind of worried, that's all. Don't play with my heart like this. You know I care about you guys. And you know that I'm empathetic. And you know that I'm autistic enough to sometimes not be sure if it is authentic or not a troll. Yeah, I mean, in a war you only have losers. Got to go, it was great chatting. Well, great having you, Max Power. Thank you so much for being part of the stream. And hopefully I'm gonna see you next so soon. Would that be Wednesday, I think? Yeah. So as always, have a good one. Wanna go to Andromeda? That's a really big place. Where in the Andromeda? It's a really large galaxy. It's larger than our own, in fact. What I would love to see would be a alien civilization that is more advanced than us, but also benevolent. I would love to see that, or just in general aliens. How did yesterday's stream go? If I forgot, if I asked, it did go okay. I had 2 shiny spiders, shiny Spinnerax, which I already have multiple. But, oh well, sometimes I get more or less lucky. See ya, Max Power. Anywhere fascinating? There are so many fascinating places in the universe, but yeah, it does break my heart to know that I will be unable to really explore any of them. that's just the way it is, but still doesn't stop me from being a hobby astronomer. Want to see those diamond planets? Oh, you mean the the white dwarfs that are technically made out of diamond, or do you mean the brown dwarfs where it does rain diamonds sometimes? For a strong bond with the darkness, I can see the very will of the darkness. And by the way, Yana, I'm not trolling. If I was, I wouldn't have been talked about offing my family. It's the only thing I love. Alright, damn it, but yeah, then what else can I say? But please get help. Don't let this just simmer. Space gives me an existential crisis. That's understandable. Yeah, we are nothing less than nothing, that is true. In the grand scheme of things, we might as well not be there. Do you think aliens have visited Earth? I think the odds of that are very low, so I doubt that happened. I think the distances are just too great. There's many other factors to consider as well. Just life in general seems to be really rare in the universe. I think complex and intelligent life might as well be even rarer. And there's just so many vast distances to cover. There's a problem of there's no infinite speed, you know, they have the speed of light. That is a hard limit. And as I do assume that aliens are kind of like us in the way that they aren't made of photons, they are probably made of baryonic matter, or at least they have mass of some kind. And if you have mass, you can't travel at the speed of light. That doesn't work. So you can only asymptotically approach the speed of light, which that consumes a lot of energy. And then for what? Why would you visit some backyard planet with some life on it? I don't know. I think if you have capabilities of space travel, or if you're a very advanced civilization, you probably also have the capabilities of computing a lot, or computing a lot of complex things, so you don't need to use energies and resources to deplace yourself. Does that make sense? You'd rather, or they would rather, or it would be more cost effective to compute what you want to know. So I would say probably not. I don't think they visited us. There's just so many factors speaking against it. Space is fascinating and scary. Yep, absolutely. People theorize aliens once lived on Earth and then died out. Yeah, I doubt that as well. Anything that involves diamonds. I need money and fast food. No idea why fast food was added to that, but fast food is nice. Oh no, you're vaping and having fast food? I do hope that you improve in the future when it comes to that. Burger King especially. You love Burger King? Thinking of burning my fictional stories? No, don't do that. You are aware if you do that there's no going back and you might regret it. Don't do it. And it's not true. You're still very young. I mean, maybe finish. You can take a break with them if you feel like that might help. But don't burn them. Maybe finish high school first, get some mental health help, and then you can see if that works out. But I wouldn't burn them. Because once you burn them, there's no going back. Do you have a shiny Jinx? No. It's a different generation. Jinx would be generation 1. Although theoretically speaking, I could get a shiny Jinx. But I still need to figure out how egg RNG works, because there's no such thing as a wild Jinx in Emerald. But there are life forms that turn air into energy instead of food and other things. Yeah, you never know. Because we have Pokémon. Nobody dialed to everyone here has played Gen 10, or so we can talk about it. True. We need Space Burger King. They can already establish a Burger King anywhere in the world within 2 days. The American military, that is. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. You want to date an effing alien? Sure, if you're biologically compatible enough. You wouldn't want to date or, you know, do the deed with a, I don't know, a chlorine alien. I mean, if you're being realistic, if there were aliens, I mean, I'm very certain they exist. They have to. The universe is just so enormously large. But let's say we had one right here. I don't think we would even be able to exist in the same room as them. At least not without protection. Because we have evolved to thrive in a very specific environment, which is that kind of, these kinds of G-forces. So with the G factor of the Earth is 9.81, if I remember correctly. And we evolved with that percentage of air and or oxygen and nitrogen in, like, that we breathe, and we require that specific kind of sustenance. You have no idea what an alien does. Like an alien that might be a conscious, intelligent pattern on a neutron star is not gonna feel at home on Earth because they are from a neutron star with radically different physics. So yeah, I mean, it would be interesting to think about it, but realistically speaking, maybe computer sex would be okay, but I don't think you can be compatible enough in terms of biology to do that. Sorry to break your dream of getting a alien girlfriend. Yeah, and who says that they even have gender? Who knows, right? Gender is something super specific that it evolved on Earth. Ah, Kaiser. You wanted to say hi before the stream ends? Thank you. He's willing to do it for science. Logic sex with an alien, because that's the only thing you can use to communicate. Alright. Unfortunately, not a single shiny tonight, but oh well, we had some interesting discussions. You want that xenomorphosis? Oh, be careful, might be very acidic. You know, you don't want the pee-pee to be gone. Oh wow, this is already the alien period. Yeah, I don't know. You never know what's gonna happen, right? Alright, so thank you for being part of the stream. The next time I'll stream, I will not be able to stream tomorrow, unfortunately. Very busy day. The same goes for Tuesday. But I should be able to stream on Wednesday, so there's gonna be a Wild Wednesday again. And as always, thank you so much for being part of the stream. Have a good one. Goodbye and good night. And don't feel bad, Amit. And Amit, please, if you're listening to me, get help and do as I said, okay? Please.